Hey everyone, welcome to Oscar Monday.
So we were talking about Oscars. Everybody's talking about Oscars, and we do have some Oscar stuff to talk about. Derek and I think, have different views about how the ceremony went last night.
Yeah, go ahead.
But there's also this Donald Trump issue. I don't know if we want to talk about it.
I want to start with the Oscars. It's Oscar Monday.
We have a Donald Trump thing, and it's time to indulge Derek and Jason on for Donald Trump. But first we're going to talk about Oscar Monday.
We're going to do a little Oscar. So obviously the takeaway for me was the Oscar ceremony was okay. I wasn't too disappointed about any of the wins, except for one travesty of justice.
Which I think was a travesty.
It was a travesty. Under any definition of the word travesty, Sylvester Stallone lost the Best Supporting Actor award last night.
What is your favorite movie of all time?
What's my favorite movie of all time is Rocky.
Okay.
But that does not make me a biased participant. This was the... Michael Rappaport felt the same way. I see your little look over there, Crystal. And Michael Rappaport was also very upset.
Who?
You know Michael Rappaport.
You've seen Higher Learning.
You've seen Higher Learning.
I actually haven't. I know who he is.
Well, listen, so he lost to a guy named Mark Rylance, who was in a movie, Bridge of Spies, big Steven Spielberg, glossy spectacle, Tom Hanks, Academy Award nominated movie, but I believe only won that award. It was nominated in several categories. I don't think it took home too many Oscars. Now, Mark, excuse me, Jason. I will get this point out. But so Rocky really transformed this role. He's inhabited it for about 30 years now, more than 30 years, nearly 40 years. Yeah. He's inhabited this role, and he took it in a new direction. He didn't get to train. He didn't get to do a big speech about the Cold War.
He turned into Mickey.
And he actually got sick. He got sick in a movie performance.
Here's my thought, and I actually do feel bad for Derek because I know he's a huge Rocky fan, and if I was as much of a fan
Derek, he had his family
about anything as Derek is about this, I would be upset that it got passed over too, and especially because he was the odds-on favorite going in. He had all the buzz. He had won the previous awards. But here's my thing.
We need to stand up and boycott the next Oscars. I mean, Italian-American lives matter as well.
All right, Jada. So here's my thing. I think the Oscar to Sylvester Stallone would have been sort of a
bookend to a glorious career.
It would have been like an emotional kind of thing. Like, here you go. You didn't really earn it. And you even had a confession for me.
I did have a small confession. I'm not happy you brought it up. But they showed 4 clips of the nominees, and they picked a very weak clip for his role in Creed. He had some very moving moments. They didn't pick a great one.
They do that like 10 seconds of each actor's performance in the movie. Yeah. They do actor 1, and Christian Bale.
Mark Ruffalo his big moment in Spotlight.
Mark Ruffalo his big moment in Spotlight, and then the one for Rocky was really kind of lackluster.
And it looked like he was outclassed by a country mile.
I've been watching the comments go by. A ton of people are really happy for Leo DiCaprio, and I think 2 things came together with that. And Derek would draw a parallel between Leo really got an emotional Oscar as well, and he wanted the same thing for Sly Stallone. The difference is that I think that Leo is widely recognized as having had the best performance of the year.
Yeah, but you don't do these catch-up Oscars. You either won the award that year or not.
And not only was it a catch-up Oscar, but it was also the best award of the night. Like let's take The Departed.
It was incredibly moving. He talked about global warming. It was a moving moment.
I don't care about the speech. The movie The Departed 5 years ago, which got Scorsese his first Oscar, being passed over and over. That really was a makeup Oscar. I didn't think that was best movie of the year.
Agreed.
I certainly didn't think it was Scorsese. It touched Scorsese's masterpieces.
Taxi Driver and Goodfellas are superior films.
Yeah, Taxi Driver to me is one of the great movies of all time. I really
you feel that way? You know who it lost to in '76?
Who?
It lost to Rocky.
Oh, Rocky's a great movie.
Yeah, Taxi Driver beat it.
You know who?
And a lot of people think that that masterpiece. Excuse me, Crystal. Do you have something to say?
No.
You want to chime in?
All right. Anyway,
but so listen. It was a hard moment for me.
Yeah, I'm glad Sam Smith won. I think he was great. His acceptance speech was really impressive. He pointed something out that I had never heard before.
Leo ate a raw liver. So he deserves something.
Sam Smith. He is the first openly gay person ever to win an Oscar.
Turns out he's not, though. The writer of the original screenplay for Milk?
Yes.
Actually won an Oscar as an openly gay man, and his partner tweeted at Sam Smith and said, "Hey, quit calling him my boyfriend."
So there are 2 openly gay men to win Oscars. How many closeted gay men do you think have won Oscars?
Oh boy.
I mean, it depends how you define the word gay. But if you're going to have anybody who's had sort of a gay encounter over the last
who has it? We're all on a spectrum.
If you're talking in the high 90 percentile, I'm going to go with John Wayne being the one exception. I don't know.
What else do we have? We had. So what do people think of Chris Rock? Chris Rock, I thought, really carried this. The issue of Oscars so white throughout the ceremony. Was it too much? I think a lot of people are saying it was he was insistent. It was a persistent.
He hit a home run for me in the opening monologue.
Yeah.
The way he
Then
balanced it, he made fun of sort of the Jada Pickett's with that fantastic line about Rihanna's panties, which was not only hysterical, but it was so well played. It was like we all, But then at the same time,
the inside joke about Stacey Dash maybe fell a little bit flat for people. I don't think people understood what was going on.
Where he was sort of playing on.
I felt like a Jimmy Kimmel skit.
That did.
It was like
really,
jaywalking.
And it played on the worst of kind of stereotypes. I really didn't enjoy that.
Yeah,